Back in 1915, film director D.W. Griffith captivated a nation with a movie about the Civil War. And almost 100 years later, Hollywood continues to entertain us with their version of military battle and the soldiers who fought them. While the countless number of filmmakers and artists involved undoubtedly shared a common goal of authenticity, what ended up on the screen was still just a portrayal. Rarely did we see or hear firsthand accounts from the heroes themselves. That's about to change. Hi, I'm Kevin Sorbo, and I want to tell you about an exciting new television show called American Heroes. Each episode will take the audience on an up-close and personal 60-minute journey as told through the eyes and voices of the people who were actually there. Viewers will be captivated by the drama of first-hand accounts from the battlefield and inspired by the stories of success after returning home. Every week, we will visit a different hometown, introducing us to a new cast of family and friends, hoping to gain a little insight on what makes a real American hero. Fortune 500 companies such as General Motors, Procter & Gamble, ConocoPhillips, Verizon, and FedEx are just a few who have U.S. veterans at the helm. American Heroes recently sat down with former Navy veteran John Paul DeJoria. Mr. DeJoria is the founder of Paul Mitchell Hair Systems and Patron Tequila, a true rags to riches story.
The Navy actually gave me even more than I anticipated. When I started John Paul Mitchell Systems with my partner, we had $700. That was it. And I lived in the back of my car for the first 2 weeks. When you're in the military, for example, people like me that were ordinary people, it gives the opportunity for ordinary people to be part of a team. But that team together achieve extraordinary results. In Appalachia, which there were 150,000 families that were on food stamps, unemployed, many of them military veterans. We buy all the seeds, fertilizer, equipment that is necessary, and things of that nature to get people into gardening. And it's very successful. We have about 10,000 people right now in the last 2 years that are feeding themselves off these gardens, and it's growing quite nicely.
Let's meet another of our American heroes, Navy Captain and NASA astronaut Kay Hyer. We visited Kennedy Space Center as Kay prepared her latest aircraft, the Shuttle Endeavour, for its final flight to a museum in Southern California.
It has been a long and incredible journey, but I have had so many wonderful opportunities along the way that have just allowed me to participate in two very different but very wonderful programs, and that is serving in the United States Navy and also serving as a civilian employee of the federal government as a NASA astronaut.
There have been countless soldiers valiantly defending our country on the battlefield. Some of those heroes now find themselves on stage fighting for laughs. Let's take a peek at the GIs of comedy.
I got that growing up. I understood that as a kid. I'd play with my friends. One guy would be a cowboy, one dude would be an Indian. I was the Chinese guy that built the railroad. Every time. Shut up. Shut your mouth. I don't drink to learn stuff. I drink to forget stuff.
I'm getting hit on a lot right now. My wife doesn't even care that women hit on me. Because what hits on me is the big girls. And I don't care because they sound good. With their muffin tops and their jelly roll and their cottage cheese ass. I'm a big guy. That sounds delicious.
You guys transcend. I mean, your comedy hits everybody. It doesn't just hit veterans. When you see the American flag, what's it mean to you?
It just has this thing about it. Now I have a son, and he always says, "Hey, Daddy, look, there's an American flag," and it's just, I don't know how to say it, but it's amazing to me to just be able to tell him that it's the most beautiful flag there is. It means a lot.
Another feature of the show will be the adventures of Eddie and Hazel, two Rhodesian Ridgeback dogs that live with the show's co-creator, Annie Nelson. Since they are puppies, Eddie and Hazel have visited veteran hospitals and school assemblies, providing comfort to combat wounded soldiers and inspiring patriotism among the children. This segment will also highlight other animal heroes in the military, such as Navy SEAL dolphins and parachuting dogs. Besides contributing to the overall positive narrative of the show, kids will love this part. Each week, the show will be hosted by a different celebrity, from television, film, music, or sports. Annie Nelson will contribute as a correspondent interviewer. Relationships she's developed over the years with featured heroes will allow them the comfort to reveal compelling personal stories others have never heard. Make no mistake, the reality of this groundbreaking new series bears little resemblance to the thousands of dramatizations Hollywood has produced since D.W. Griffith recreated the Civil War back in 1915. Viewers of this show will be escorted through an intimate journey of personal experience with real-life American heroes leading the way. This sincere approach to storytelling is not only captivating, but long overdue. I know I'll be watching in hopes they might highlight my kid brother who served 23 years in the Army. Lieutenant Colonel Scott Sorbo, you are my American hero.
When enemies are at your door, I'll carry you away from more. If you need help, if you need help, give me reasons to believe that you would do the same for me, and I will do it for you. Baby, I'm not moving on. I love you long after you're gone, and long after you're gone, gone, gone.